Hello everybody, today we're taking a look at the game between Alliance and Team Secret for the Dota Pit League Season 3. Why this game? Because this is the only one I managed to download before my internet died. And it has been dead ever since, so frankly I have no choice. I guess it's this game. Now, let me be honest, the reason why I downloaded this game is because I got a Wind Ranger in it, which I always enjoy seeing, and in a second you're gonna figure out that yes, this Wind Ranger is actually going to be a core Wind Ranger, which to me is highly interesting. It also has Shadow Fiend, one of my all-time favorite heroes, Brewmaster, one of my current favorite heroes, and Phantom Lancer, which I haven't seen competitively yet. So it seemed interesting, and I mean it's Alliance versus Team Secret. I guess Alliance isn't really like super top tier anymore, but they're still pretty good, right? And Team Secret, of course, one of the best teams, if not the best team in the world. Nah, I guess I wouldn't say the best team. I mean, EG is really good. But, you know what? We're just gonna go out and take a look at how this one goes down. So that's basically the story behind the game. If we take a look at the current bans and picks, it's really, on the ban front, I think there's nothing too interesting there. There really isn't. It's IO, Chen. I mean, IO is just really good. Broodmother is super annoying. And most importantly, like, they don't want Team Secret to pick Broodmother because already, like, Shadow Fiend is taken. So that's one great way to deal with the spiders. They plan on banning Axe, so it's a little tricky. But honestly, I think Broodmother's a fine ban, just like if you don't want to deal with her. Like, that seems pretty okay. Troll Warder, insane hero. A Sniper, really powerful. Storm Spirit, Lion, and Queen of Pain are all really powerful. Lion, I think, is to deal with the, like, is to kind of allow the Brewmaster a little bit more breathing room. Because while Brewmaster usually is a hero that he enjoys being the last one to stay alive if required. Brewmaster doesn't usually die during a fight. Brewmaster, if he dies after the fight is over, because that's usually when the split ends, and if at that point you have not managed to win the fight, then you're just gonna get collapsed on because the rest of your team is dead. Usually the Brewlings don't get taken down. Though, I remember one time Team Faku was playing in a tournament, and that was actually our strategy, and it worked marvelously. The enemy picked the Brewmaster, we were like, fuck it, Sven, and then we just killed it. Was great. I know it's not really relevant to this, but I just felt like, I don't know, I thought it was, that was a really great game. Anyway, so we got a Visage for Alliance. If we take a look at the full lineup, you're gonna find that everybody's a ranged hero. We've got Batrider ranged, of course, Vengeful Spirit, Drow Ranger, Wind Ranger, and Visage. Now, Batrider isn't really about right-click, so I guess we kind of take him out of the equation. But even if we ignore the Batrider, we're going to find that there are 4 heroes with incredible synergy here. Drow Ranger, her aura applies to the Wind Ranger, of course, which she then uses her ultimate on something and just kills it, because that's insane damage. Drow Ranger plus Visage, we know that that's an insane combo. Vengeful Spirit, already a really powerful hero, but I think her minus armor is gonna come in super handy this game. And actually, she also has an aura that increases damage, and it's base damage, so that also works incredibly well with the Drow Ranger, because she has a high amount of agility, and of course a little bit of bonus damage even to the Wind Ranger, the Visage, and the Batrider on top of all of that. Also, everybody's ranged, so everybody does get the Drow Ranger aura, giving them a huge boost in the laning stage and just in general, because they're gonna hit pretty hard. Alliance's team is very much centered around synergy between the heroes and trying to abuse that. And I think it's a really cool lineup, but it might be a little too gimmicky. You might find that there's no real tanky hero. And while I don't believe that you need a tank per se, like, I don't think that term really exists in the context of Dota likes, you still need somebody that can just go in, right? And they don't really have that, which might end up being a problem. On the other side though, Secret, I feel, just went for good heroes, right? The only one that's a little tricky here is the Phantom Lancer. That's an interesting pick, but I think they might have gotten the Phantom Lancer because he actually works pretty well against the Bat Rider. Bat Rider is all about applying sticky napalm to people, and if you use the Doppelganger, that actually removes the sticky napalm. And it's only got a 50 mana cost. If you max it, the cooldown isn't that long. Phantom Lancer might actually be able to deal with the Bat Rider really well. And as you can see, he's already at the bottom, and so is the Bat Rider. It seems we're going to see more of an aggressive Trident come out from Secret. Other than that, we just got the Shadow Fiend in the mid, right? Shadow Fiend is just a strong hero. Brewmaster is just a strong hero. Rubik is just a strong hero. And Mirana is just a strong hero. You can see where this is going, right? Alliance is about synergy. Secret is about punching people into their face. And we're gonna see which one works out better. Now, Arteezy is gonna be taking the mid lane, obviously. Shadow Fiend has traditionally always been a mid hero. And I think he will always stay there. That's just where he belongs. So we're gonna see how this one goes down for him and who he goes up against, which will probably end up being the Wind Ranger, but I can't really be too sure about that, right? Rubik puts down a little void to block the camp. That's actually interesting. Gotta remember this one. Oh, that's pretty cool. And Puppy on the Mirana. I wonder what he's gonna do. Is he gonna be more of a roaming Mirana, or is he gonna, you know, just sit in the top lane? I don't think the top lane is a particularly favorable lane for Mirana to sit in, though, because she doesn't really have an easy, like, she can go here, right, but it's just so obvious, and it's a little tricky, but we're gonna see about that. Oh, already an arrow coming out, and actually hits Pikecat on that Wind Ranger. And is that enough? They've got one race. They're gonna have the second race, and down she goes. That's the first blood for Arteezy on that Shadow Fiend. And he actually was level 2, so that is a huge deal, by the way, because you get 12 souls for hero kills. So minute 1 he has 14 souls. That is a huge boost to his damage. That's a huge boost to his last hit ability, and it's just gonna push him ahead in this lane so much. So from what I can tell, this is actually gonna end up being more of a roaming Mirana. And that seems perfectly fine, if I'm completely honest. That should work out just fine for them. Arrow, actually flying, not gonna connect this time, just deals a little bit of damage to a creep, and that's gonna be the end of it. Meantime, Arteezy, oh my god, poor Pikecat, he's trying, but this is just an awful lane for him. Look at this, he's out of regen, he's out of HP, there's just nothing he can do at this point. This lane is done. Right, Arteezy wanted, and he's actually going for it. He wants it. He just needs one hit and a race. Gets the hit, not gonna get the race. He might have been able to pull it off, but he didn't want to risk it. Arrow, gonna be flying, does not connect. Pikecat, fine for the time being. Let's take a look at the other lanes. We got Nikwa on the Bat Rider going up against Phantom Lancer. As per usual, if their name is stupid, I refuse to even attempt it because it's a waste of time. So, Bat Rider going up against the Phantom Lancer down here. I still see Bat Rider winning this, right? Bat Rider just seems like a... Bat Rider is a strong 1v1 hero. Everybody's aware of that. And he just seems stronger than a Phantom Lancer. So, I'm guessing he's going to be able to take this lane just fine. And in the meantime, at the top, we've got the expected Drow Ranger, Vengeful Spirit, and Visage Trident coming out from Alliance. And actually, Secret challenging it. They've got the Rubik and the Brewmaster currently sitting up top. So, it's a 2 versus 3. Mirana chilling in the mid at the moment, but I think she will also roam to the top rather soon. I would be surprised if she just leaves that be, right? She definitely wants to at least show that she exists. She wants to apply pressure, because if she doesn't do that, then Alliance might just be able to commit to some kills. I mean, one of the biggest weaknesses of Rubik as a support is that he's just very squishy and very easy to kill. And those are not the same things, right? But he is both. And that is a little bit of a problem, right? Rubik is really more of an offensive support, I feel. So, it's gonna be interesting. Meantime, Arteezy, he's just shitting on the mid. I mean, this is ludicrous. He has 18 last hits. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the kill up top. Let's actually go back really quick. Probably wasn't too crazy of a scenario, but, you know. So, Loader. They're actually going in on S4, but then Kuroki comes in, lifts him up, pushes him back into his teammate, and even an arrow from the Mirana to finish up the kill. I don't think that was necessary, but Alliance is actually going to lose the Visage on top of that. Not a great fight for Alliance. That's actually really bad. Really, really bad. Because them losing those two heroes now signifies that they are losing the lane, right? And you don't, under any circumstances, want to lose a tri-lane against two heroes, right? That's just not okay. And yes, you might say, well, you know, the only reason why they got the Visage is because of the Mirana. Yeah. But they would have gotten the draw range either way, and that's already a bad sign, right? That's already not that great. They gotta play this safer. Mid lane is lost already, right? You can only afford to lose so many lanes. In 6.81, 6.82, it's not really that big of a deal anymore if you lose a lane, right? It still sucks, you still don't want it to happen, but it used to be kind of a death sentence to your team if you lost 2 lanes. There was a patch of Dota where if you lost 2 lanes, you might as well quit, right? You were done. There's just nothing that's gonna come out of it anymore. Oh, Nikwa, he's got himself a haste rune, going for the Phantom Lancer right here. Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty easy kill. I just wonder if he can get out of there alive. He's dropping really low. Got a bottle charge left though, and thanks to the haste, he's gonna be able to get out of there. Just barely. Really, really close on that one. But there used to be a patch of Dota where if you lost 2 lanes, you might as well quit, right? You were done. You just couldn't win the game anymore. Yes, if you played really well, the comeback is always possible. It always is. But God, if you lose 2 lanes, you're just gonna be in an awful position. Now, it's not as extreme anymore. Ooh, that was close. But it's not as extreme anymore ever since 6.82. Oh, Ake, gonna go down right here. Yeah, you see Rubik more of an offensive support, right? He lifts somebody up and tosses them into his team. Nonetheless, 6.82 made it so that, you know, those kind of comebacks definitely more likely to happen. Still, you need to be careful. You can't throw it away, right? That's just not a great idea. So, it's gonna be a bit tricky to see how Secret is gonna pull this off. Because again, they've already lost the mid lane. Mid lane is done. You're not winning it. That's just not happening. The best you can do is maybe try to gank RTZ. But you don't even have the resources for that. Top lane, probably lost as well. I mean, the Draw Ranger has less farm than the Brewmaster. And she died. Twice, maybe. Did she? No, only once. But the Visage died twice. So, it's just difficult, man. Bottom lane is going well for them, though. Batrider is not beating the Phantom Lancer, actually. Wow. Well, he got a kill on him, so that should count for something. But he's actually behind on last hits. I did not expect that. Okay, Batrider, he wants this kill. And they're gonna be able to take down the Phantom Lancer again. So I would say at this point, the Batrider is winning the lane, most certainly. I mean, he killed the Phantom Lancer twice. That's a pretty big deal. Still, the fact that he's behind on last hit, or was behind on last hits, is a little worrisome. Right, that is something that we need to keep in mind. Now, look at RTZ. What a beautiful, beautiful playstyle. So what he's doing right now, and this is actually fantastic, he's bursting down the mid lane, rotating into the jungle, taking down these 2 camps, and then goes back into the mid lane. He got himself the Voidstone already. Combine that with the Ring of Aquila, with the bottle, and he's looking super healthy. Oh, and at the top. Now, let's actually, you know what, let's just take a look. That's, of course, the upside of being in a replay. Oh, it's just an arrow into a few attacks on Loda. Yeah, you can't let yourself get hit by that. If that occurs, you will die every single time. It's just too much. And meantime, Phantom Lancer actually getting targeted again. He's gonna be able to make it out just fine though. Now that he's level 6, he's of course infinitely more powerful. That ultimate is really valuable for this hero. It is a huge deal. But as I mentioned, right, RTZ, he's using his early farm to get even more farm. Again, another great quote from our sensei, Day 9. If you are ahead, get a header. Split use, Loda, gonna get stunned up. I don't know if he's going to commit to that though. No, S4 gonna decide to go for the easy kill. Actually lifts Loda up into the air, takes down RK first though. And I think he's just gonna try to get out of here. Meantime, down at the upper river area, Arteezy roams in with a haste rune and actually takes the kill onto the Vengeful Spirit. Now chasing down Loader, and he is trapped, so that's gonna be another pick-off in favor of Secret. And let me be honest, Alliance isn't looking too great right now. These graphs, I know it's pretty early to look at them, but 8 minutes in, you're already 5,000 gold behind. This is just not looking very good, and this is just gonna spiral more and more out of control as Secret starts taking these towers. Now, something I'm interested in is this Phantom Lancer. Again, I have not seen him in competitive yet, and it's gonna be cool to see what this guy does with this hero, because you know, it's still Phantom Lancer. I guess the item build is really obvious, right? Phantom Lancer, you get Diffusal, end of story. It's amazing. A lot of people actually advocate for the Skadi on Phantom Lancer though. I personally am not a big fan of it. Oh, he's gonna go down. Nice Shackle. That's gonna be able to... No, actually, for the time being, not. Ah, there we go. Power Shot finishes him off. Not quite enough damage coming out, even with the ultimate. Meantime, at the top, S4 getting chased down. We've got a Vengeful Spirit with enough mana, but the cooldowns aren't quite ready yet, so the Brewmaster gonna be just fine. Bottle given to him by the Rubik. And they might be looking for a little more right here. They aren't quite too happy with a defensive position. I mean, they already took the tower. What else is there to do up top? They're ready to get some kills. Meantime, Arteezy, holy hell, got himself a 9-minute Yule Scepter. That is disgusting. So one of the biggest aspects of the Yule Scepter is that it boosts your farming ability, right? All Shadow Fiend needs to get money is mana. Mana, it straight converts into money on Shadow Fiend, right? Movement speed makes that process quicker. That is why Yule's is so amazing on this hero, even outside of the obvious combo with the ultimate and it just being an all-around nice item, right? So him having that at 9 minutes is like getting a minute free Hand of Midas, right? It's very powerful and incredibly scary. I'm actually slightly terrified of the Shadow Fiend, even though I'm not in the game. So this is gonna be interesting to see. Meantime, Nika getting chased down. He's already slowed up, but he's got the Firefly going on. Oh, it ends. Arrow not going to connect. That seemed like it flew right through the Bat Rider. Pycat coming in. He wants the Shadow Fiend. He's got the wind range activated, going for Arteezy. Power Shot, a few more attacks gonna do it. He will trade his life for that kill though. So that's 2 for 1. But this might actually have worked out for them. Yeah. As you can see, right, if we just take a look at the trade between Wind Ranger and Shadow Fiend, Wind Ranger definitely got the better of him. Because that, you know, that hero is just worth so much at the minute. As for, gonna go for Machka on the Vengeful Spirit. Dealing quite a bit of damage, but he's running out of his ultimate. Bat Rider now also coming in. He's gonna... Actually, why are you keeping him... You need to get him away from the Vengeful Spirit, not closer, you idiot. Down she goes. Well, that was unnecessary. I don't like that. That was terrible. I'm sorry. That was just bad. Vengeful Spirit stun, yeah, it doesn't have a huge range, but it's still big enough so that she can do it without being right next to the Brewmaster. I feel like the Bat Rider just killed her. Unnecessarily so, right? You were gonna be able to get that kill no matter what. I'm pretty sure you didn't even need... Oh, hello there. Down goes the Phantom Lancer. But pretty sure you didn't even need the Vengeful Spirit to be able to pull that one off. I'm not happy with that. I just feel bad for her, honestly. Oh, Yule's coming out on the Bat Rider. Arrow going to connect this time, so... Bat Rider currently stunned up, but that's a lot of support coming in. Oh, Shadow Fiend ultimate popped right on top of the Vengeful Spirit, and down she goes. One race connects on 2 heroes. Oh, okay, popped thanks to the Death ultimate. Loader still alive, so is Nikwa. That was a 1-4-2 in favor of Alliance? Actually, well, I don't know. It's difficult to say, right? Like, because 1 kill's probably worse than 2. The Shadow Fiend is worth a lot. I mean, he's definitely still the best farmer in the game, even after all of that. And Pika just taking over this game. I just can't even keep up with that guy. I'm sorry, I need to take another look at this. So what's going on here? He's just running in. That's all he does. He just runs in, and Kuroki lets himself get stunned and murdered by that ultimate. This is insane damage, right? Like the precision aura on top of the... No, actually. Insane is overstating it. Draw range actually maxed the frost arrows, which I don't mind, by the way. I think that's fine. Frost arrows is a huge slow. It's 60%. It's really good. But... yeah, but he's gonna get more of the precision aura now. I don't know. I was a little going a little overhyped on that. Like, it's huge damage. Well, it was 17, but she hits a lot. So you know, 17 isn't too bad. Because if you hit for 17 100 times, that's like 1700 damage. I'm good at math. Oh man. Loader. Gets jumped, probably simply dead. Arrow not gonna connect, but Phantom Lance is still coming in. Takes the kill. Arrow connects on the Vengeful though. They did not even see that. S4 gets stunned up, but S4 didn't even notice. Oh man, they saw her so late. Nobody expected that, but nonetheless, down she goes. Oh man, the poor little Vengeful. Meantime, actually Arteezy picked off again as 4, fighting the fight for his team, but I don't know if that's enough. Like, that's a bunch of heroes. That's 3 heroes down here. And he probably just needs to get away. No, Pika trapped in the trees. He's still alive, but not for long. Down he goes. The birds just gonna try to keep the rest of Secret away. And now we'll trade Pika for Arteezy. And while Arteezy was doing incredible early on, right now he's just... not getting anything done. He got himself a Blink Dagger. Still leading the charge, of course, in net worth, but it's not quite comparable to what we had earlier, so... I feel for him. It's the worst, right? You do so well. And the enemy team then decides, yeah, we can't have you like this, right? This is... Nope. Dude, we can't have this. This is not gonna work for us. I'm sorry. And then they just continue to gank you, and you can't do anything ever, and it's the worst. Everybody hates that. So I really feel for Arteezy here, but you know, nonetheless, he's got a Blink Dagger, he's got a heal, so he should be able to get out of pretty much any situation. Now, I don't know if he had the Blink Dagger in that last encounter, but you know. Actually, the Blink Dagger Yules is interesting. That's a very farm-orientated build, I would say. I don't even think he's going for like the big fancy ultimate or anything like that. I think this is just all about getting as much money as quickly as he can. Which I think... oh, actually he's going for loader. Blink, ultimate, boom! Down he goes. That's beautiful. Meantime, in the mid, we've got another kill in the Vengeful. That probably wasn't as beautiful. Arteezy in the meantime. We've got a shackle. It latches. Oh, Pika with the double damage with the lightnings. Nasty. I mean, he hits really hard with that. Gonna get chased away by the rest of Secret though. And poor old Arteezy. I mean, he just can't go up against this Wind Ranger. With the lightnings now. This is not very good for them. Oh, Badrider finds himself a target, Kuroki. On the cliff at the moment. This is the most cruel thing you can do to anybody. Because he's just stuck up there, burning. It's awful. Phantom Lancer. He's trying to get in, but... will be chased away for now. Pika actually dropping rather low. The Brewmaster ultimate is active, so the split... gonna deal a lot of damage right here. Pika stunned up. He's dropping, and S4 really wants that kill, but Yule's coming out, up he goes. Actually, that was not Yule's, that was the whirlwind effect, or whatever the hell you want to call it, from the panda. Well, Pika manages to get out of there, and down goes S4. Alliance really putting up a fight here. I mean, that poor Vengeful. She has a net worth of 800. Oh, wow, that would have connected. Lona, please. You gotta pay more attention to that, but poor old Vengeful, net worth of 900 gold right now. I feel awful for her. This is just... This is just not nice, man. This is definitely not nice. On the other side, RTC is nearing 10 grand. Oh, that is... Look at that. I feel so bad for the Vengeful. She has literally a tenth of RTC's money. She is the 1%. The bottom 1%, but still. Oh, man. Well. You know what? That's just vengeful for you. She's gonna continue dying, right? She's died 6 times by now. But so actually has Loader. He's not doing well. Look at that! Going for the free wave bounce. That's purely a supportive build, honestly. Picard. He's trapped in the Roshan pit, and Roshan is angry! He wants this one, and down goes Picard. Edges on the ground. Nika just gonna grab it, so Secret isn't able to do that. Meantime, I don't even know how that happened, but poor old Vengeful. Meantime, Ake chased away, pushed back. He's dropping pretty low. S4, he's got a blink dagger in a few seconds. He's looking for it. I don't know if he wants to commit though. No, Secret gonna be happy with their 3 kills. Roshan still goes down in favor of Alliance, but it's not worth it, right? You put the Aegis on Batrider, which quite simply is not a great Aegis carrier. It's just not. He's just not. And you lost all of your cores for it, except for the Batrider, right? It just didn't work out. That was not great. Oh man, look at that. That item build hurts my soul. Because this item build is Loda saying, I'm fucked. Right? I'm fucked. I can't do anything. I just hope that somehow I might be able to live through a fight and then get some money. But this is just not working. That is that item build. We've all played it before. So, that's a little awful for them. Arteezy, caught, uses the Yules to keep him safe. Actually, nice stun. And he might job, yes! Ake able to finish off that kill. Now, Phantom Lancer, he's got his diffuser and he's running in. Down goes Loda, down goes Ake. Down goes the Vengeful Spirit. Poor Drow Ranger next in line. Does she have the wind run? 1 second. Gonna have it right here. Might be enough to get away. I am not quite convinced though. Because Secret wants it. No, Picard will be fine. So that's a 3-4-1. Buyback even used from Loda. I don't like that whatsoever. I don't think it's gonna get anything done. Shackle. Not quite enough. Oh, the relocate. I love that ability. It's insanely powerful. And the haste at Rubik charging around the map. Actually, that wasn't haste. That was wind range. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Oh! Beautiful shot. And at the last second. That Phantom Lancer would have been fine. He had a regen active. But she takes the kill. And they don't have any vision on this, right? She saw him run here. And this is where she loses vision. She just guessed it. She got it right. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Picard. Definitely the MVP for Alliance right here. Now, the MVP of the game, actually no, I'm still giving that to Picard. I mean, Arteezy, his money is stupid. But I just, Picard is doing all of the things that really Alliance should be doing. He's the one carrying his team right now. And they aren't even winning, but he's keeping them in the game. And that's already something, right? Meantime, Loda is just being utterly useless. Like, this is terrible. And now let me be honest with you. Yes, he's getting murdered, right? Yeah, it's not his fault. He's still not playing great. Because he just doesn't have any money. And 56 last hits at 22 minutes. Even if you keep getting murdered, right? The thing is, I don't expect him to have money. I just expect him to have more money than this. Because this is just not acceptable. Even if you die 8 times, only having 56 last hits, that just is wrong, right? And the thing is, like, he could just sit in a lane somewhere, right? He could just sit here and keep the creeps at this spot, control the creep equilibrium, and just keep that going, right? But he isn't doing that. Right now, he's sitting in the jungle. That's also an alternative, but he needs to get money somehow, right? And I'm sorry, even if you keep getting ganked, the amount of last hits he's got is just too low. Like, this is not okay. But then again, he also has the issue that, you know, any piece of money that he could get is taken by somebody else. So poor old Loda. He's just a walking aura at the minute. Now, luckily the aura isn't too bad. I mean, it's 44 damage for a Pikecat. He attacks at 600 attack speed, so that's really strong. Really, really strong. He's actually about to get himself an Aghanim's as well. So... oh man, what did you do? Why did you cancel that? He just wants to be with Ake. Oh man, that he should have just TP'd out. I don't know what that was all about. That was a little weird. Oh well. Ah, poor old Alliance. I think they're... yeah. They're behind by a bunch. I mean, the experience is not that big of a difference, actually, but... this is just not great. And Phantom Lancer, he's just getting more and more powerful by the minute. Like, that's a scary aspect of this, right? It's not that they had this off... like, Batrider, right? Batrider was the solo for Alliance. Batrider's not gonna get much more powerful than he is right now. He's just not. Like, that's kind of the extent of what a Batrider can do in a game. He's got his Blink. He's got his Force Staff. He's gonna jump in, grab somebody, and Force Staff himself out. That's it. That's Batrider. Phantom Lancer does a little more than that. Right. I still think Alliance went a little bit too hard on their gimmick. Now, this game isn't over by any means. It's just looking really bad for them. Arteezy caught again. And actually, Nika does the beautiful, beautiful plays that a Batrider does. Vengeful Spirit caught in an unfortunate position, though. And Batrider isn't afraid at all. He wants this. He wants some more of this. He's ready to party. As 4 goes down, Kuroki. He's next in line. I mean, he's slowed up already. There we go with the Flame Break. And that's 3 in favor of Alliance. Even the Vengeful Spirit manages to survive. The only one to drop in the end. Actually, no, Wind Ranger died a little bit earlier than that. So they lose nobody. Somehow. And that's pretty good for them. Oh, Drow Ranger.
Guess what's happening to
if he's a bad. Did you see what he just did? He was like, I got 1,000 gold right now. Let me just get this. If I somehow stumble upon another 1,000 gold, I'm gonna get a Yasha. Or maybe he got it already. Oh, he's got the Yasha already. Okay. Look, I was giving him a bit of a hard time, I suppose. That was so cute. Straw Ranger is so cute. I mean, she's getting shreked all over the place. And she's not gonna get any better because that Phantom Lancer, he's gonna be rolling in with an army. And the Phantom Lancer army, you know, like, that's not something you want in your life. Unless you're Phantom Lancer, I suppose. Oh, look at that. It's 2 Phantom Lancers. I guess they're both real. Trust me, boys. Both real. So Pikecat, about to finish his Aghanim's. That's gonna be interesting, and I wonder if Pikecat is actually gonna be enough of a factor to maybe carry this for Alliance, right? He is scary, and with the Aghanim's, it turns him from a, okay, you know what, I can kill 1 hero in a fight to, okay, I can kill like 2 to 3 heroes, and the heroes I target are gonna die quickly. And that's a big shift, right? There's a big difference there. So Pikecat might be able to pull this off. He's got his Aghanim's now. And I really want to see some more damage at this point. Like, you know, an MKB, if at all possible, would be nice. But I might be asking for a lot. Something smaller like crits would also do. But Batrider jumping in, he gets S4. They want to commit to this. Oh my god! Pikecat. That damage is ludicrous. He hits so hard. He hits so fucking hard. I mean, I guess he doesn't even need damage because he does have the auras going for him. Holy shit. S4 just getting destroyed. Now, I would like to see an MKB on the Wind Ranger though. Because of the drunken haze, right? Like, you're gonna have to expect that the Brewmaster will cast it on you. So... Oh, Pycat, look at that. Being cheeky. Trading the top tower for Roshan, I like it. But, you know, you have to expect the Drunken Haze. So, the best way to really deal with that is either BKB or, you know, MKB. I just don't believe that BKB is really an option for the Wind Ranger, because she needs to be scary, right? And she just needs to hope that her positioning is perfect. So, it's a very difficult situation to make the right call in, right? On the other side, you know, what if I were to, let's say, just get BKB, right? Let me just be defensive. Because as long as I stay alive, I deal a lot of damage already. I don't need to go too crazy on that. That mentality also works. It's a very difficult call to make. And, you know, we're gonna see what Pycat does right here. Nonetheless, it's gonna be difficult, man. It's definitely gonna be difficult. Ah, Moda. I remember your glory days, don't you worry, boy. We know that you're good at this game. You have proven it many times. Just, this game isn't really your game, buddy. He's got himself lifesteal. One of that will end up being a Mask of Madness. I mean, look at her face. It's a Mask of Madness, right? So it could be that. It could also just be something else entirely. Well, I guess there aren't really that many options. It's probably not a Vladimir's, and it's probably gonna be a Helm of the Dominator or a Mask of Madness. So I guess it's not really that much that you can pick from. It's like, okay, you know, like you've got unlimited options. Well, how many exactly? Two options, actually. Not really that unlimited. I know, I'm sorry about that. I was a lie. Oh, Nika. He wants to get this fellow. Actually, I don't know if he's even aware of S4. Probably not.
Dyer's mid tower won't last much longer.
This game has just slowed down a lot. God. The Phantom Lancer is now catching up to the Shadow Fiend, by the way. 100 gold difference. Well, you know, like, yeah, RTZ's died a lot. 6 deaths on him as well. They just keep going for RTZ, and don't worry, boy. Like, there's luck on the horizon. Because the Phantom Lancer will be more powerful than you in a second, so they're gonna go for him instead. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Oh, man. But yeah, MKB also to cancel out the evasion from the upcoming Butterfly will be nice. Wouldn't be too surprised if the Shadow Fiend gets one as well. Right, it's just a good item for the hero. Oh, Pycat. Oh no, they hit him with an arrow. I don't know if they can do this though. I mean, S4 is here and S4 is ready to go, but it just seems unlikely, honestly. Wind Ranger is not that easy of a kill, and she is not even that squishy. Right, even if Wind Ranger doesn't have any HP, she's just not an easy kill because of that wind range. Just makes it difficult. Oh well, got himself a Mjolnir. So I gotta admit I don't really like that. It's interesting, I guess, suppose, but not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that. You know, you already got maximum attack speed, right? What is the bonus attack speed gonna do? Just seems a little pointless. Seems like you got an overlap there that doesn't serve any purpose. Oh well, we're gonna see about that. On the other hand, now she's gonna hit pretty hard even if she doesn't have her ultimate going on. But if you wanted to go for that, then why would you get the Aghanim's? It's a little weird to me. I really actually don't like the Mjolnir at all. I don't think it's great. Oh well. In terms of items, we've got Mirana with a gem and mana boots, nothing crazy on there. This guy, of course, got his Butterfly done. We've got the Rubik Blink Dagger, that's nice. Brewmaster's got his BKB and Vladimir's now. So he just wants to make sure he doesn't get silenced and boosted down again. And Shadow Fiend now working on something. I really couldn't tell you. It's a difficult call to make. Shadow Fiend can go for so many items. I would like to see a Butterfly. I would like to see crits, right? There could be either one. Manta style, I suppose, like the Draw Ranger just finished, but I don't know. So that is actually just casual lifesteal for farming. Well, that's lazy. Oh, Badge Rider taken down. Poor little fellow. Vengeful, of course, got nothing. Visage got a mecha, is actually working on his Aghanims, and it's not even that far away, so, you know, that's pretty solid. But that's it. I mean, Badge Rider's got a BKB now, which is neat, I suppose, but it's not that big of a deal. In the meantime, Wind Ranger finds Arteezy and is dead. Good job! Yeah, that wasn't great. You see in those one-on-one... No, you know, like what she's been doing so far this game is she's able to actually burst heroes down, right? She's able to target Arteezy and just kill him. Nobody else can do that. That's her job. And going for those lightnings, I feel like it's just not along those lines of mentality, right? It's not an item that says, okay, I'm gonna be able to kill one person really, really quickly. It's an item that means, okay, you know what, after I kill somebody, I can continue fighting. That's not really what you're looking for here, though. Because I don't think that's what they need. But then again, the Phantom Lancer keeps getting more powerful, and once he gets his heart, this is basically over. So, Alliance also needs to start making things happen. Because if they don't, they're just gonna lose. This is simply not going to work out for them. You know. We're gonna see about that. Oh man, all of the illusions. Phantom Lancer is a fancy hero. Definitely. Coming into the mid. He's got a double damage ready. And considering most of his damage is actually base, that's gonna hurt a lot. I mean, that double damage gives him 200 damage. That's pretty nasty. Alliance are definitely looking to defend us, of course, but I don't know, man. It just seems pretty over. I gotta admit, they put up a great fight. I mean, experience was never that big of a deal, right? But it's just like, from minute one, the Shadow Fiend out of control. You invested all of your resources into killing the Shadow Fiend, and the Phantom Lancer then just got out of control. It's a really nice team that Secret put together here, because... And I guess it wasn't really the team so much as I think it just... The team they picked managed to work out perfectly this game. Because one of the carries, like one of the really scary late game heroes, got out of control early on. In that case, you need to shut that hero down. But you got two. You know, you got two of them. So the other one just farms. And then he gets out of control. It's just really tricky. I should stop yawning. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I'm terrible. I know. I know. I'm sorry. So the double damage activated by the Phantom Lancer. I really would like to see a heart on him. Again, some people like the... What's it called? The heart... not the heart. The Skadi. I'm not a big fan of it. I think the heart is just much, much better. It's interesting that he's using the Doppelganger that much. Mostly using it for farming, but he's very active with his spells. I already noticed that earlier. Got himself a bottle and everything. Aghanim's now done by the Visage. He's got that completed, so... That's really nice. I mean, having the boots and, of course, Drow Ranger. Got a Mask of Madness now, so... She has a lot of agility, and Precision Aura now increases damage by 65, so that's powerful, like that, definitely. That tower's getting pressured, and I don't know, it doesn't seem like they want to commit to it. They're a little bit scared, but they're gonna be able to take it, and that's a dead tower. But Alliance, I mean, look at this, right? This just doesn't seem stoppable. Actually, mid lane, yeah. This is actually... this is the biggest issue Secret got right... not Alliance got right now. They just can't do anything, right? Even if you were to fight. How do you kill it? How do you stop this? We just can't take those fights. You can try to split push, which is actually what they're doing right here, but steady enough. Pycat. He's gonna get the barracks. That's a mini barracks down. Gonna retreat. So they did get barracks, but so did Secret, and they got more. Oh no, the Vengeful Spirit already out of mana and getting murdered by the illusions. Chasing down the Phantom Lancer right now. He's dropping pretty low, but god, it's so difficult to catch him. Everybody's out of mana. Still goes down. Kuroki hiding in the back, blinks out, buyback from the Phantom Lancer immediately. This seems like a salty buyback, or like a fuck you. Wait, you guys know that feeling as a carry where it's just like, no, you don't kill me. Fuck you. I'm gonna buy you back. Right, it seemed like that kind of buyback. Actually, BKB coming out. That's an interesting choice. I did not expect it. I think Hard would be better, if I'm completely honest, but he just spent all of his money on a buyback and a BKB, so we're probably not gonna see that anytime soon. Oh well. You know, likely won't matter. Alliance are going to have to make some really big plays up, and well, you know, it's going downhill a little. It's already going towards the 15k. Oh man. Oh man, even the experience. Oh, look at this. This is so disheartening. I feel awful for Alliance. It just doesn't seem like they can keep up with Secret. I don't know, like just based on this game, it really seems like their teamwork and communication just simply isn't on that level. And Secret is just a better team. But, you know, yeah, they are still fighting. I very much respect that. Arteezy. He wants that tower. He's greedy, he's looking for it. Does he have... No, a Sword Cuirass, that's fine, I suppose. BKB would have been okay too, actually. Oh! Brewmaster, BKBs themselves, jumps in. And down goes one of his broodlings. I actually think he already lost two. The last one's gonna just run out of there. Kuroki, picked off by Pycat, but he gets destroyed by the Phantom Lancer. And right now, everybody is getting destroyed by the Phantom Lancer. Holy fuck. Perch on Pycat. That's it. He's just dead. That's a ton of illusions. They just simply don't have what they need to deal with this. And there goes the GG. Very unfortunate right here. But you know, they tried and they put up a good fight. I give them that, right? Especially early on. They definitely put up a good fight. Oh well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was Alliance versus Secret for the Dota Pit League Season 3. You know, usually these casters are like, my name is I am blah blah blah. But you guys know me, so that's a little pointless. Oh well. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Oh wait, that's the wrong button, I'm sorry. Goodbye! Yeah, that's more like me. Right, that's more like me. Oh well.